Okay, took a look. Little sugar pie, yeah. Happy little sugar pie. What have I got? I got the formula that it's saying. No, they not. Okay. Not the same. All right. So, well, let's hope it's a bit more active than last week, shall we? I think everybody else had a night off last week. Oops, a daisy maze it. Oops, a daisy. What's happening with that? Where's the other one? Oh, it's there. Let's see. Oh, I think I like that one best. Hello, hello, hello. Come on and say hello to me. Let's know who we are and how you doing. Oops, lost somebody now. Frightened them away, Poppy. Don't we? Mummy's frightened somebody away. I don't know.
What were you saying about drinks? You don't want any more coffee tonight, you want tea?
Yeah. I was feeling really sick this morning after I'd had that coffee, and I come out of the shower. I felt really sick after it, and I thought, oh, it weren't too bad that one later, but just tea tonight, in case. Please. And thank you.
Oh. You might get showered today.
Might you? Hey, dear. So,
Yeah.
I wonder how many we'll see tonight. Who's going to play? Who's going to play tonight on this quiz? It's ever so funny because you can make your own answers up as long as it's clean. You don't really need to be clever because they're hard questions, but you can put funny answers if you don't know the real answer. Or you can Google the answers. It's just a case of being quicker than somebody else on Google, usually anyway. It's, Hi Ian, how you doing, sweetie? You with your boys, you can't stay. Oh, well, it's just nice that you come on to say hello. Yeah, I were on last week, but I didn't last very long because everybody would come on and then went. So we finished at 9 o'clock. Last might just be finishing at 9 o'clock anyway this week, but it's a longer quiz this week because we only used half of the questions. I thought it was a bit pointless because they were only Lorna, bless her, answering questions after a while, so it seemed a bit silly. But it's how it goes sometimes, you know. We ended up, there were only 5, and I mean, really, it's not a lot of point in doing it with just 5 people, especially when not everybody's playing anyway. It's just a bit of a dead loss, so I don't do it. I refuse to waste the set out quiz just for a couple of people, you know what I mean? So it's just normally a bit of a chat or perhaps a metal detect in England. This has got to be my friend Adrian. Oh, it's Simon. Wow. Hey, long time no see. How you doing? Adrian might be on in a bit. Lovely not seeing Adrian for a bit. Not seen you for a long, long while. How's your little girl doing? She's a little cook, that one. I watched a summer thing that you did with her. I'm not sure if it went in a field metal detecting. Bless her heart. I don't know. She's such a sweetie. I think you did a video with her on her birthday as well. I'm not sure. I could be wrong because, old lady syndrome and all that. I get muddled. I'd do well in a Harry Potter film, really, because I'm a muddle. No magic. I'm just a muddle. Hiya, Mark. How you doing? Good. She's really well. That's good. It's nice to know. Nice to know she's doing well. So, Mark, are you with your little boys or are you not babysitting tonight? We shared out this live on my community, but oh, bless you. Yeah, it's been going a little bit slow. I would say it's been trailing off over the last few weeks. I didn't do anything for 2 weeks before last week. Last week was the first one back after the Queen's passing, and I just felt it. I'm very much into the royal family. I'm a royalist, I've got to say, and it really, really hit me hard when Queen Elizabeth passed away. It was a shock. I actually was sat watching this news thing all day when they were saying she was ill, and then they came on and said that she passed away, and I was just like, I'm shouting, all sorts of things. I couldn't believe it. So it came as a real shock. Although I know she was 96. She wasn't doing very well. She was quite ill. She was looking a little bit poorly. But I think you just sort of think, oh, she's going to be all right. Because she hasn't passed, she'd been poorly. She'd had COVID twice, and yet she pulled through that. If anything were going to take her out, you'd think it were COVID. But she managed to get through all that. So anything else, you think it's not going to knock her. But 96 is a good age anyway, isn't it? You're great. Have you got over your Florida trip? Hey, and haven't you got back just in time? Have you seen what's happening in Florida? My goodness me, they're having the real weather. Yeesh, I'm glad I don't live over there, I tell you. You're at home alone. Wow. Night off then. Yeah, it's, floods and that. In fact, I really ought to get in touch with Laura. But I didn't realise, I don't watch television, I don't watch news. And it was only, I think, I don't know what day we were on. We're on Sunday, I don't know if it was Friday, I'm not sure. But Harry had said they're having some dreadful weather in Florida and it's flooding and all this. And okay, Simon, nice to see you, chick. Oh, some wedding pics. That would be lovely. More, yeah, some wedding photos. Love wedding photos. Oh dear. Yes, so as I say, Harry was pointing it out to me that how bad the weather was, and I said, well, I'm not sure, but I think Mark might be back by now. I didn't know for sure when you were coming back. And then I happened to see he'd got it on in here in his outer porch because he's been busy in there as well. And I just happened to look. Yeah, that would be lovely, Mark. I'd love to see him. Yeah, as I say, it was, we can come on if you want, Mark. If you want to come on, join in the fun. I'll put your link up. So, That's how I noticed how bad the floods were when I just happened to glance and I thought, where the devil's that? Florida. Wow. And then I saw something on Facebook, and I'm not sure whether it was yesterday. I don't go on Facebook very much. I have to say, I just don't, unless I've got messages, and then I only answer messages and that. But I did notice, I think it was yesterday or day before, where Laura put something up as if she thanked for them that do care, and who your friends are. And I thought, oh, I felt awful because it never dawned on me, that they'd be having problems. And Toby had to come home a day early from Florida. Oh dear. I take it that's due to weather then. My goodness, oh, it's been dreadful, hasn't it? I didn't think they got weather like that, I mean, I know they had bad rainstorms. I mean, I've seen some corkers when Laura's put them up on YouTube. Did you? Yeah, I've never been to Florida. I've been to Dominican. We've done a cruise around Caribbean. Not Harry, me and me last husband. We did a Caribbean cruise, and we actually flew out to Barbados and got on a ship there, and then we did all around Caribbean islands. Then came back over the water. Oh, gee, coming over Atlantic back towards England. We were actually heading for Madeira. I always get them two muddled up. Madeira. And the weather was horrendous. It was chucking boat about, and it were a biggish ship. Hiya, Lorna. Yeah, it were a biggish ship that we were on. It weren't as big as the big Hiya, Colette. It was a biggish ship, but it wasn't as big as like Carnival or Princess Line or anything like that. But it was a biggish ship. It was a Thompson one. And the only reason we were on it, it was an 18-night cruise. We got it for a right good price. And it was what they call a relocation. So it was in Caribbean, and they were bringing it back over towards Palma in Mallorca because it was going in for a refit. And when we got into Palma, we got the day before we got into port. We got letters. They shove you like a newsletter every day under your door, giving you ideas of what things are going off on ship that particular day. But this was the day before we docked in Palma, and we could have stayed on for another week for £100 each. I would have loved to, but we left kids at home, I mean, they weren't babies, they were kids. But, Claire were working, Daniel were unreliable, my son, so couldn't rely on him, and we've got 3 dogs. So we thought, no, it wouldn't be fair to leave them any longer. But, loved it, loved cruising. Best holiday I have ever had. Have you, Mark? Thanks ever so much. I'll have a look at them later. I'll enjoy that. Hey, Colette, which was it? The film that you sent me, was it Gilbert Grape? What's Eating Gilbert Grape? Was it that one that you sent me? I've been sat watching Johnny Depp videos because I bought a few on eBay. They were only, you can get them brand new, really cheap. Obviously I didn't buy one that you bought me because it was. Oh, it was brilliant. I really enjoyed that. It was, what can I say? It was really good storyline. It's sort of like it could have been your next door neighbor, or in your village. It was that good. I really enjoyed it. I weren't sure when I first started, but her that plays his mother in the film, my goodness me, all credit to her, because that can't have been easy for her, that film. Making that as the size she was, bless her. I really felt for her, but she played it well. She did. You flew Virgin. We flew out two-way because it was a Thompson cruise. As I said, we flew to Barbados. Not Barbados. We didn't fly to Barbados at all. What they call it? We got to. Was on that right, Barbados. I think it was Barbados. I can't remember now, do you know? Oh, my brain's terrible. Yeah, I did. I might even watch it again. I tell you what I've been watching. I started watching Finding Neverland, and in all honesty, it didn't grip me. But one of the problems was it was so quiet. I got my headphones on. There's no control on volume on that, but I got the volume and then they plugged actually into my PC in lounge, and my PC speakers are up full, and I could not hear it hardly at all. It was really taxing to try and watch it. So I felt like I weren't hearing everything, and it didn't make it. It made it a bit. It was like going over my head because I couldn't hear him properly and that. And I'm really getting frustrated. So I come off it. And I did say to Harry, I said, I think I was going to try it. I was going to try it in here. But then penny dropped. I forgot I ain't got a flaming player on this PC. Neither have I got a camera on this PC. It's supposed to be the same model as the one in my lounge. And it is not the same model. I've been through all this before. So yeah, so I'm gonna have to try and I'll try and me other. I've got some more headphones that are Bluetooth. They're not wired. They're obviously wireless. I'll try them. See if I can hear it any better with them headphones. But I don't think I will. I don't think it's going to make any difference whatsoever. Because also I've noticed didn't have any problems with that one that you sent me. What's eating Gilbert? What do you call him? Gilbert Grape. I've watched Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Brilliant. Do you know, to say it's exactly the same story as Gene Wilder's. I loved Gene Wilder in that one. I loved it, that film as well. And they're the same story, but they're different. They couldn't be further apart, could they? Absolutely amazing. So I thoroughly enjoyed that, even though I knew the actual basic story. It was a totally different story, but same, if you know what I mean. It's very weird. It's me, I'm weird, but that's what I was thinking. Then I watched Alice in Wonderland first and really enjoyed that. And then I watched Alice Through the Looking Glass. Now, I haven't seen that one. I hadn't seen either of the ones that Johnny Depp did, either of those two. I've seen previous ones, obviously. Preferred these ones that I've got with Johnny Depp in. But I thought Through the Looking Glass was the better film of the two. It were really good. I really enjoyed it. Both of them. And then, as I say, I've got I watched that. Is it Dr. What do they call him? Dr. what? I can't think now. Anyway, I've watched that one, whether it's Dr. somebody. And I've got to do that other one again, Finding Neverland. And I've watched all that I've got now of his so far. I think I'm going to get Ninth Gate. I'm sure I have seen Ninth Gate on telly. But I've not had a video of it, so I think I'm going to get video, because you can get brand new ones on eBay unsealed for like £3 or £4, and free post. So there's no point in messing. I just go and get one on there. I don't have to wait long for it to come. But I think it's so. Worry some kind of something to do with like a traveling weird day thing, and you go back and you go through this thingy, and it takes you into like another world. Really good. So watch that as well. As I say, I've watched all now, apart from Finding Neverland. I've watched them all that I've got. Music Magpie. Have cheap DVD. I just go on eBay and see what's cheapest. I just go on and have a look, and I've never got to pay postage, and I've never got to I never got. I don't think I've ever spent any more than a £4 on a DVD yet, and we've had loads because one of my younger day, I won't say one of my childhood because I don't think it goes quite that far back. It might do. No, I don't think we had we did have a television, but not like. Anyway, one of my favourite actresses is Hayley Mills, and we've got Pollyanna. I'm just trying to think what else we've got. I love Pollyanna. Oh, hey, I didn't know about that. I'm writing that down. What's it called? Secret Window? No. Let's have a look at. I'll have a look for that. Window. Like I say, I won't get Ninth Gate. But also John Wayne with Quiet Man. That's another amazing film. And I love him. I love them together, Margaret O'Hara and John Wayne. Another one that used to be my all-time favourite until Harry got to know about it was Brigadoon. And he'd never heard of it. But anyway, I sent for it, and Harry has worn it out. He's played it, and in fact, we've had two Brigadoons because he's also other one I've had to replace. Mamma Mia. He played that over and over till he just wore it out. We had to get another one. I mean, who wears bloody DVDs out for crying out loud? Harry, he can wear them out. Oh my God, man, I'm not kidding. But I don't like Brigadoon anymore. He's ruined it for me because he's just played the same. There's one song, Go Home, Go Home, Go Home, my Bonnie Jean. And he just plays it over and over and over and over. And it was driving me nuts. I'm looking forward to that one, Secret Window. It reminds me of a book I once read, that title. It was called I think it was Magic Cottage, something like that. Oh God, it were a bit of it were a little bit of a horror type, but not gory horror. It was just a bit scary. It were a bit, in depth. That were a good book. Now, I'm not sure. I watch all the time. Most of the day now I have watched TV on Facebook. So there's a lot. They keep bringing up all trial and everything every 2 minutes. This, that and other. And sometimes I'll scroll through them. But now and again, they come up with something at top. He's got himself a new lady. If you knew that or not, I don't know. He's also and he's I was just gonna say then, why does that happen? You think of something and it just like goes straight out your head before you have a chance to say. I've seen where it says that they've offered him the 300 million and he's accepted. Whether that's right or not, I'm not going to say because I don't know for sure. I can't say he's definitely. He would be a fool if he didn't. Let's put it that way. Nobody can hold him to saying what he said because he said it when he was hurt. They hurt him badly when they dropped him. Same with Warner Brothers, with the Fantastic Beasts. Now, I have got Fantastic Beasts. Oh golly, Dumbledore, wherever. The new one, anyway, that he's not in. And it's not same. It's good, but it's not same. But having said that, he didn't have a really big part in Chicken McFry. Crying. Why are you crying? Why you cry? Yeah, he didn't. I was just sad that he got kicked out of there. But I think Warner Brothers will get him back because what they call it, author, Harry Potter authoress, I can't remember her name now. Oh, just my mind. I really just can't. She didn't want him dropped at all. She was quite happy for him to stay in, but it was they ganged up on her really, and you know she were outnumbered, but big style, so they had to drop him. And by the way, if you look in here, Harry says, "Who's give you a icky?" I said, "A what?" Oh, I'm gonna have a fight with some noses itching. Who's give you an icky? He says. And I didn't know what he was talking about. He says, "Love bite on your neck." And I said, "I ain't got a love bite on my neck." He says, "You have." And I had. It's Poppy with her claws, isn't it? She'll have caught me with her claws. And I just mark ever so easy. So now I get, that's your story, and you're sticking to it. Oh, yeah, that was good. Sleepy Hollow. That was a good film as well. And I might actually get that. I might buy that one as well because I like all his films. And they're also very different. Hi, Josh Thomas. Welcome to my channel. Are you going to join in our quiz? It's nice to have new people come on, but I hope you're not going to be a troll. We don't like trolls, and we don't really want to ban you if you're not a troll. So be nice, please. There you go. You're welcome. Chicken McFry. Hey, I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, so I've got to get Sleepy Hollow, but I have seen Sleepy Hollow. And you know, if anybody has Amazon Prime, it's amazing how many films you can watch on there, good films, and I have watched some good ones. But I begrudge where it says you've got to pay for rental. On some of them, I refuse. If I pay 70 out of wherever it is a year to be on Prime, there's no way am I going to pay extra for a, you know, for a film on Amazon. And my nose is itching like crazy tonight. Oh, dearie me, and I'm going to have some trouble. This end of my nose is itching. So, yeah, so... But I have watched all those films now with Johnny Depp. Brilliant. Love it. Love him. And good luck to him. And I just really do hope he does. I really just do hope he does go back to the franchise. But I'm sure he'll go back to Warner Brothers as well. Warner Brothers did say at least that they were reluctant to let him go, and it was only through pressure, peer pressure really, that they felt they had to let him go. Whereas Disney just dropped him like a hot potato without any, you know, buy me, leave me, whatever. So that were a little bit unfair, and, you know, no apologies being issued. Even, I mean, there's some saying they should publicly apologise, which I happen to agree with that. But even a private apology would have been nice, if not, you know, if not publicised. But it'd be silly if he didn't go back to, you know, if they offered him. I had heard that he had been offered to go back and he'd accepted, but whether that was true or not, I don't know. And I wouldn't like to say, you know, because I don't know. I know it's been, well, I know somebody's put up that it's been offered to him and he's accepted, but you know, you can't believe everything you read, can you, on the internet? So it's just a case of wait and see what happens. But there we go. So yes, but I think he's great. I think it's lovely that he's got himself a new lady friend. She's a lawyer. She's a British lawyer, actually. She's the one that actually fought for him in the UK against the Sun newspaper, and she was married. But apparently she is getting divorced. Now, whether Johnny Depp is the reason for that divorce, I don't know. I hope not. I mean, I hope that it was because she's got 2 children, apparently. But I hope it's not, this divorce has not come about because of Johnny Depp, because that would be awful. Because they're only going to get stones thrown at him if that be the case. Because people just feel they have to put their 2 pennies in, don't they? But so I'm just hoping, quite honestly, that it's not him. I'll tell you what, Mark, I nearly always now I look on eBay and then I go on Amazon, or I look in Argos and then I go on Amazon and find it better and cheaper. And it's next day delivery a lot of time. If you're on, I think it's worth every penny. You don't pay delivery. Well, depending on what you buy and where you buy it from on Amazon, I usually don't have any delivery pay, and I don't have to pay for next day either. So, it's worth, and you get everything. You get all television and music and everything with your Prime. Hiya, Chris. Welcome back. Not seen you for a couple of weeks or more. Could have done me last week. We were a bit low on numbers last week. We've dropped down on numbers again tonight. We've got up to 8 and now we're down to 5 again. I'm not kidding. It really is frustrating because I sit and do all these questions. Not that I mind. I mean, I don't really mind doing it at all. But it just doesn't seem worth it for like 2 or 3 people. Because bless her heart, I am going to go crazy if this doesn't stop. Oh dear. Last week, Lorna, she answered all the questions bar 1. And we only did first half. I only did 16 because I thought, well, this is a waste of time. Hiya, Percy. How you doing, chick? You disappeared on me last week. Another one. So after we'd done first half of the questions, I stopped at that because we were down to, I think, 3 people on, and I thought, oh, this is silly. I'm just not going to keep going. Because, I mean, it were just weren't any good really at all. So hopefully, if we get a few more, we're on 7. Let's hope we get up to about 9 or 10, and we can do our quiz. But as I say, anything less than that, and it's just not worth doing. But bless her, Lorna won last week. Didn't you, Lorna? Well done. And I know the questions aren't easy. I know, bless him. My friend Trevor last week, come on, he says, bloody hell, we're not been to Harvard, or wherever it were, university. And I said, well, that's why you can Google. they were really, really hard questions. But that's why I said Google answers. So this week, if we get enough to play, oh God, we've gone down one more. If we get enough to play and do the quiz, then we've got 1.5 quizzes to do to get through. So, oh bless you. Have you got it fit? Oh, I'm not picking my nose. Honest to God, I'm not. I've got a end of my nose is itching like crazy. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. I just don't know why. I don't. It was close last week. Yeah, it were, Mark. You got one, or other Mark that got one. I don't know. And Lorna got rest. Oh, dear me. It was so funny. Your son had a spare one. Oh, that's good then. Yeah. Oh, I got an angel finished if you'd like to see it. Not sure I'm happy with the wings. I might have to rethink the wings. I'm not keen. I did them with the wings have been done with. Oh, you have to sort of adjust it when you get them as well because it needs a bit of a. But they're ready. Just stretch your wings out again because she's been scrunched up in a bag. There's our angel. She's got little bows on the feet, look, and a frock. It's a bit wavy, this frill round the skirt, but there's Angel. And I've also got these, look. I haven't put them on yet, but like a little song prayer book thing that she can have somehow there. I don't know. I'll stick it to her hand or something. I don't know yet. I might not bother with that. It was just an afterthought, and I thought I'll have a little play around. I got a bit of card spare. So yeah. So there's Mrs. Angel lady. I did it while I were on Mandy's live, I think it were. Mandy did a couple of lives. She did 2 or 3 lives last week. So yeah, well, they're supposed to be for Christmas thingies. I've got 2 more angels to order. I've got orders, and I've got 8 Mrs. Clauses. But yeah, if anybody's interested, let me know. I'm taking orders for them, but I haven't got any to sell that's ready, if you know what I mean. The ones I'm making, they've been ordered. Yeah. Yeah, as I say, I've made quite a few of these. I just happen to have a little bit of red card. So I made a few little, books. Whether I'll actually use them or not is, I don't know. Oh, I've just dropped my crystal ball. Oh, yeah, I made myself this. I'd got a big sphere mould. So I made this and it ain't quite finished. Can you see it, bottom of the thing? And then I thought that needs something to go under it. And I stood it on one of these little pots. I thought I'll stand it that way. And I thought it don't look right that way. So I turned it over and I did it that way. And I thought that looked perfect. So yesterday, I made a base. And now I got a crystal ball. Oh dear. So I tell you, I've done quite a few bits this week. I've had a special order on this week, and it was a bit of a rush job I had to get done, so everything else got left to one side. But yeah, I've had that on my desk for ages, this, and I thought I really should try and do a base for it. And I just turned that over and looked at it on it, and it looked nice. It looked nice. So there you go. You see, I've got a crystal ball, and I can see who's going to play and who's going to win. I'm not telling you. But I've got my crystal ball now to find out. Would be naughty and would be nice, eh? Right, let's look. We've got 9 in, so I'm going to trust that you stick with this. Because we've got a long quiz this week with an extra 16 questions. So we're on 203. Oh, yeah, we've done that one. I should know. I can see I've marked it all. So, eyes down, looking for your first question. Are we ready? Oh, How is the fish hawk more commonly known? How is the fish hawk more commonly known? Yeah, oh, I can't itchy know. Why is my nose itching? I had no idea. Oh, Lorna's with that one. Osprey is the correct answer. Well done, Lorna. Here she goes, peeps. Lorna's on the board. Oh, she enjoyed her winning last week. I tell you, she's going to keep you busy now. Right, next question. Who was the founder of Surrealism? Who was the founder of Surrealism? More commonly known would be a fish hook. Yeah. Or my dad, fisherman. No, not Salvador Dali. Yeah. Yeah, we're really quiet last week. Really, really quiet. And it was like, bless it, Lorna were. Oh, I've got. Just bear with. Oh. Well, that were our Lou. She can't get on. I don't understand why you can't get on, Lou. Not Dada. No, whoever he is. No, that's not it either. Well done, Lorna. She's at it again, look. Lorna, it's Andre Breton. Yeah, we've got Lou is been trying to get on for a couple of weeks now. All right, Flower. Well, I don't know why that is, because you're not blocked in any way. Yeah, I don't know why that is. What a shame, because she's good, Lorna. Lorna's good as well, obviously, but Lou's good as well, so she's a bit of competition, you know, for you clever ones out there. Right. In which year was the Prince's Trust founded? In which year was the Prince's Trust founded? I don't know why Lou can't get on. It's a bit annoying, that, because she should be able to. No, not 1963, not 1981. No, Mark, not 69. I wish I could figure it out, though. Why it can't get on? Why it won't let you? There's nothing I've got doing this. Lorna's again, 1976. Well done, Lorna. Repeat of last week here, look. Right. With what name did Cliff Richard start life? Oh, this is so easy. With what name did Cliff Richard start life? Good summer in 66. Right. Percy. Well done, Percy. Just picked it at post there. Percy's on the board. Oops. Oh, that hurt me. Okay. So, who was Germany's first post-war chancellor? Who was Germany's first post-war chancellor? Not Schroeder. Not Schmidt. Well done, Lorna. It is indeed Conrad, whatever his name is. I'm not trying to pronounce it. So that's Lorna. Okay. Colour Rouge is a cheese of which country? Colour Rouge, I'll spell it for you. COLOROUGE. Colour Rouge is a cheese of which country? Never heard of it, to be fair. Not France, not Belgium. Well done, Mark. It is indeed USA. That's Mark on the board then. All right, here we go then. Who was the first monarch to reside at Buckingham Palace? Who was the first monarch to reside at Buckingham Palace? Well done, Mark. Victoria is the correct answer. Look at you. Goodness me. Are you adding your tea tonight? Right. What is a male badger called? And Chris, it's not Mister, because I know you. What is a male badger called? You've got a headache now. Have you, do? Not Brock. No. Not Kit. No, not Kit. Somebody was saying, I'm sure it was on here somewhere on our bit at back here where they're doing all building, said they'd been seeing a badger on one of the gardens. Well done, Mark. It is indeed a boar. And I have never, apart from once dead, seen a dead one on the side of the road. But I've never seen a live one ever in this country, other than on screen. I've never actually seen one with my own eyes, as it were. You know what I mean? Malt whiskey is made from which two ingredients? Malt whiskey is made from which two ingredients? You're feeling dizzy now. Wheat and barley. No, not wheat and barley. Not barley and oats. Maybe they mean American barley and corn. And no, antifreeze and radiation fluid. Yeah. Oh my God, wheat and barley. No, I've done that one. No, you've got one right, but you've not got the other right. And that goes to Percy and Chris. So look what you've both got written, and you'll know which one's right. Hiya, Lise. How you doing, Doc? Not good. Had a tooth pulled. Oh, and it's knocked me for 6. It would knock me. I ain't got none left. Have 'em out. Have 'em all out. So taking some pain relief and come to bed. Bless you. You get plenty of resting for that. Not nice. Well done, Chris. It is indeed barley and water. Yes, that's Chris on the board. Good lad. There you go, you see. Which athlete became MP for Lewisham North in 1959? Which athlete became MP for Lewisham North in 1959? No, not Roger Bannister. That guy with the stuff. What stuff? That guy with the stuff. You don't know. So it seems. I don't know what athlete or athletic thing he partook in. I've heard of him, but I've not. He's not what I would call well known. So the question is, which athlete became prime minister? Listen at me. Which athlete became member of Parliament for Lewisham North in 1959? The new prime minister's not doing very well at all. They want her out, don't they? She hasn't been in a bloody week. Just over. Should have stuck with Boris. At least he knew what he wanted knew what we wanted regarding bloody Europe. wakey, everybody. It went quiet like this last week, and all of a sudden I looked up and only 3 left. Well done, Lorna. It was indeed Christopher Chataway. Right. Onward. What is a bon mot? What is a bon mot? And it's spelled B-O-N, word 1, and M-O-T, mot, word 2. What is a bon mot? Not a hat. It's not something you'd wear. Just thought I'd throw that out there. Bit of a clue. Well done. I'll give that to Chris. Chris was there first. Well done, Chris. It says witty remark, which is exactly what you said, so well done. Okay. When was the Football World Cup first televised? When was the Football World Cup first televised? Blimey, that was before we got a first telly, I think. Blimey. No, it's how it comes up on my screen that matters, I'm afraid, Chris, so you got the point. Not 32 and not 48. Did we have televisions in 1932? Or even 1948? Well done, Lorna. 1954. That's Lorna. Okie dokie then. Who was the first of many to record the Christmas waltz? Who was the first of many to record the Christmas waltz? What the hell is a Christmas waltz? Not sure I've ever heard of Christmas waltz. Do you know I've cut my nails right down because they were getting silly long. And I'm lost without. I've not got many left, not any left. We just got so cross with them. They're getting too long. Matilda of Waltzing Matilda. Really? It's the name of the singer. Who got there first? Lorna. Again, well done, Lorna. It was indeed Frank Sinatra. Which is the world's second highest mountain? Which is the world's second highest mountain? It's not what I thought it was. Not what I would have gone for, but oh, is it a symphony from Strauss? Didn't know that. Well done, Percy. It was indeed K2. Where you gone? Right. Who was the novelist's wife? Excuse me. Who was the novelist's wife of Kingsley Amis? Who was the novelist's wife of Kingsley Amis? I got a tickle. I tell you what I thought the answer to that one was. I thought it was the Matterhorn, if I'm honest. So clearly I would have been wrong. But that's what I would have gone for. The Matterhorn. You're right down there, baby girl. Oh, she's all sleepy on my knee. Oh, everything all right down there? What's up? You're not comfy? So who was the novelist wife of Kingsley Amis? Bob. She's got a right hot nose again. Hiya, Daniel. I've not seen you for a while. Elizabeth and Howard. It's Elizabeth Jane Howard, but well done, Lorna. You got the answer. So that's Lorna again. Right. We're doing a quiz and a half tonight, Daniel. So if you want to join in, we're like starting the new part of the quiz now. We've just done 16, but there's another 32 to go. I've frightened everybody now. Now I've said that. Wait a minute, where am I going? Where am I going? It's that away now, missus. Righty boy. So, I'm going to have to fold that in half so that you can see me all the scores. Okay. Oi, how much room do you need for a littling? Okay, okay. Next question. What happened there? Oh, that's me just moving my mouse. What can be the means of conveyance or a burial mound? What can be a means of conveyance or a burial mound? Where are we? There we go. I don't know, Mark. I've not seen him. Well done, Percy. Correct. I've not seen him for a few weeks on a Monday night. I know he did. I think he did one today. A bit of a dig or something that he'd been doing. I didn't get a chance to go on it 'cause I've been doing a bit of sorting this morning. In which country is the sculptor Jacob Epstein born? Oh, what a name. Oh, thanks a lot, Ducks. Cheers. In which country was the sculptor Jacob Epstein born? Yeah, got my tea, got my cuppa. Ian, I'm back on tea. It's lovely. Well done, Percy. It was indeed USA. He's back on form, is our Percy. Right, what variety of flower is the Goldilocks? Or I should say the Goldilock, as in singular, not plural. What variety of flower is a Goldilock? No cake or biscuit with your tea. No, I get my bickies later for my soaps. I have, I like them Viennese, the foxes, and they're like 2 biscuits with chocolate in between, and I can dunk them. Can't eat biscuits, you see, with my mouth out. It's not dahlia. I think smaller, not daffodils. Yeah, so I dunk them, all of them. And she will only eat them, Poppy. I offer her a bit. She won't eat it. If I dunk it in my coffee, she won't drink. If it's dunked in tea, it's not same. If I dunk it in my coffee, she'll have it. Hi, Nina. Well done, Lorna. Buttercup is correct. Okie dokie. Which presidential wife was an obsessive collector of shoes? Which presidential wife was an obsessive collector of shoes? Have I? Oh, no special about me. Could have been any of them. Wow, Mark. Oh, no. Percy. Percy was there first. Wow. Well done, Percy. I didn't expect you any of you answering it that damn quick. You've no business making me work harder. And my ex-wife was. Is that why she's your ex? In which country was Che Guevara killed? I'll spell that for you. In which country was Che, which is C-H-E, second part, Guevara. So it's Che Guevara. And which country was he killed? I'm having to move my mouse because it keeps going on to things on there and it blocks things up if I'm not careful. I've got too much stuff on my desk, that's what it is. Where are we? No, not Cuba. Not Cuba, not USA. She says I'm lovely. Has she got glasses? Do they need cleaning? Well done, Lorna. Bolivia is the correct answer. Oiki doiki. Who won the 2008 US Masters? Who won the 2008 US Masters? Rory McIlroy, no. Not Tiger Woods. A golfer, close. Lise, very close. You know Lise Westwood? Now then, little story for you. He went to the same school as my son, and I once gave him a lift home in snow. Well, I'll not tell you where I thought that said Percy. But it weren't what you've written. No, anyway, it's not that. That is urine. Oh, dearie me. Let me see. You don't know who's got this, don't you? Lovely Laura. Well done, Trevor melon, or whatever they call him. That's a Lorna one again. Wowzer. Right. Which 1960s pop group had a flautist up front? Had a flautist up front. Sounds disgusting. Hang on. Which 1960s pop group had a flautist up front? I'm going to spell flautist. 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 I think that might be something to do with a flute, but I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. I'm just hoping I'm correct, because it sounds disgusting. Really? Was that a group? Wow. Really? Were it? Have I got that right? Right. I thought it might be a flute. You're going to be close again tonight. Not at this rate, it isn't. She's romping home, that girl is, Alona. Nobody could stop her last week, and she's got more competition this week, so she's really up to game. I don't know the answer, like. I don't. Well, I wouldn't know the answer if I weren't looking at it. In fact, I'm quite surprised. Bathroom tool. What's bathroom tool? Yeah, well done, Percy. I wondered if you were, I don't know what you were thinking, but you got that, Percy. It's Jethro Tull. You do know I can be a bit dense, don't you, sometimes? I'm not always a full shilling. Yeah, it could well be. But like I say, I'm not always a full shilling. What is the first UK club to win the European Championship Cup? What was the first UK club to win the European Championship Cup or Champions Cup? I like to have my own bit on. Not Man United, no. Not Liverpool. Not Celtic. It was Celtic. Percy, well done. Percy, Celtic. You got that one. Alrighty. Who was the US commander of at the Battle of Casino? I'll read it again. Who was the US commander at the Battle of Casino? Who the hell had the battle at Casino? Weirdo what? No, not Patton. Not Eisenhower. Captain Pokerface. No. Custer. No. Not Grant. No. Not Tim, whatever his name is. No. I've never heard of the Battle of Casino, me. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. Is it Casino? Who was the US commander of the battle at the Battle of Casino or Casino, depending on how you pronounce it? No. Yes. Daniel, well done. General Mark Clark is the right answer. So that is Daniel on the board. Yeah. We'll start you down here. Okie dokie. Right. ACE inhibitors are used to treat what medical condition? ACE inhibitors. Sorry. ACE inhibitors are used to treat what medical condition? Bloody hellfire, you got that in before I'd even done it. Well done, blood pressure. Well done, Chris. Where are you, Chris? There you are. Wowza. What is the capital of Corsica? What is the capital of Corsica? I think he's watching some kind of Scottish type, folky type stuff. C. What's C? Oh, God, I am thick, aren't I? What's C I'm saying? Oh, dear. Yeah. You're not wrong, Mark, but you're not right either. Well done, Daniel. It is indeed a Jackie-O. That's it. Now he's got starters. He's hungry for them. Is a barrel a marine or a freshwater fish? Is a oh, sorry, I've not said it right. There's a surprise. Is a barbell, right? Is a barbell a marine or a freshwater fish? I'll spell it for you if you wish. B-A-R-B-E-L, barbell. Is it a marine or a freshwater fish? Wow. Oh, Daniel was the first one with that one. Well done, Daniel. I bet you got that answer down before I'd done reading the question properly, hadn't you? Oh dear, what am I like? Don't answer that. Which, oh good Lord, here we go. Which Dostoevsky novel is a fraternal theme? I'm going to spell this out for you, so get ready. It's Dostoevsky. Oh God, I'll do it again. Dostoevsky. Which Dostoevsky novel has a fraternal theme? Not War and Peace. Hello. Hello, my darling. woke up. I had a bloody woke up. I've been sleeping. Not love story. No, none of those. Chickens and waffles. Crimes and punishment, no love story, no. War and peace, no. That's the one, Lorna. Well done. I'm not even going to try and say that name either. Because they're foreign to me. Which sister ship of the Titanic hit a mine and sank in 1916? Which sister ship of the Titanic hit a mine and sank in 1916? You watching your face? Your hands, I mean. Oh, that's nice. No, that's Chris's. Britannia is right. Oh, it's Britannic actually, but Chris got that one. That's it. Which holder of the Victoria Cross devoted himself to charity? Which holder of the Victoria Cross devoted himself to charity? Oh dear. Definitely not. No, not Simon Weston. Samuel Hot Crossbuns McCormick. No, it's not that either. I have to look closely. I'll give you a clue. He's a group captain. That's as much as I'm telling you. He's a group captain. No, not Edward Brooks. Not Douglas Bader. Is it your bath night or something? You're having a good clean up on mine, aren't you? I'll give you the question again. Which holder of the Victoria Cross devoted himself to charity? And how would you do that? I don't know really how would you do that. I don't understand. Yes, Mark, it was. I'll give you that. Leonard Cheshire, it was. So that's Mark. Right, here we. Who said, forgive your enemies, but never forget their names? Who said, forgive your enemies, but never forget their names? Oh. Well, I've heard her in. What are you doing? Are you chuffing? Don't you bite my cardigan, I'll whoop your ass. Get me down. It's all yours. All to yourself. Yes, Daniel, it was indeed JFK. But that's Daniel. So we're on the last 16 questions. In which sport is a beamer illegal? In which sport is a beamer illegal? You're all right if you know where a bloody beamer is. I ain't got a clue. Spartacus. Oh, well done. Yes, it is indeed. Well done, Daniel. It is cricket. Correct. Right. In the Great War, who were the VADs? In the Great War, who were the VADs? How do you find all these little things, Chris, that quick? It took me hours to look for that and find it. Clever bugger. Volunteer Anise Dunkers. Veteran and disabled. Well, it's actually, to give it its full proper name, it's what Colette's put, Voluntary Aid Detachment. So I'm giving that one to Colette. She's giving it me fully correct. Well done, Colette. And Colette's on the road. Dr. Lydgate is a character in which George Eliot novel? Dr. Lydgate. I'll spell it Lydgat. Dr. Lydgate is a character in which George Eliot novel? Oh, baby. You're a good girl. Your mummy's a good girl. You are. A sweet pie. Yes, indeed, Daniel. Middlemarch it is. Right, who played the title role in the film Shirley Valentine? This is easy. This is dead easy. In fact, we only watched it other night. Well, he had it on. I just listened to some of it. This is one of Harry's favourite films, Shirley Valentine. Oh, you should watch it. It's brilliant. It's funny. It's just really good. It's a good film. No, not Julie Walters. Yes, that's one. Pauline Collins is right, Colette. Well done. Which British cyclist died during the 1967 Tour de France? Which British cyclist died during the 1967 Tour de France? You fell asleep at the theatre watching a one-woman show of this. Really, I would think one-woman show would have been a bit boring, but I think Tom Conti plays a good part. And I like how she's always talking to camera. I just think that's, part of the fun of it all. Well done, Colette. Again, well done. Verona is in which region of Italy? Verona is in which region of Italy? This is driving me nuts, this. And I've just said to him today, I'm going to have to go and have my haircut again. It's annoying me. I need more. I need a name rather than a southern. The toe. I need more than the toe. I need the area. Well done. Oh, wait a minute. Lorna. Lorna got that one first. Well done, Lorna. Just making sure before I... Well done, Lorna. What international sporting body is the ATP? What international sporting body is the ATP? Is it? I've never been to Italy. Do you know it's not a place that's never what question? What international sporting body is the ATP? I need what the ATP stands for, not just the sport. Sorry, peeps. You need to be a little bit more... Oh, don't bother. Lorna's got it. Something to do with balls. Anti-toilet paper, please. Yeah. No, Lorna's got it. Where they give you initials, you've got to give the actual... I've got to be strict on that. Yeah, you've got to say what they mean. So well done, Lorna, for that one. Who was elected US president in 1920? Who was elected US president in 1920? You're all right, comfy cause. You little... Oh, it's not. It's wet and more cold now. Not seeing it yet. Not Lloyd George. Lloyd George. George. No. Lorna. Oh, no. I thought Chris was saying it with you, Lorna. Not Kennedy. Not Lincoln. Trump the first. No. Nobody's got it yet. Woodrow Wilson. No. David Lloyd George. No. Woodrow Wilson, no. I've never been to. Well done, Lorna. I thought you might end up getting that, you know. I just thought you might. It is indeed Warren Harding. Now somebody tell me if somebody got it first. What was U2's only UK #1 single in the 1980s? What was U2's only UK #1 single in the 1980s? You're right there, Chuck. Hello, dear lover. Welcome. That's not the what I've got here. That's not what I've got. It's not With or Without You. It's not Pride, Give It to Daniel, eh? What? It's not With or Without You. It's a one word. It's a one worder. Not New Year's Day. Not In the Name of Love. Not one. Wow. Nobody's got the name I've got for it down here. Yes. Well done. Daniel got that. It is indeed Desire. Well done, Daniel. Righty-ho. In which card game can players advertise? What? In which card game can players advertise? Supercalifragilistic. Yeah. I've never heard of it. Not brag. I know I play brag, but I can play brag, but not Uno. I played that as well, but I'm not very good at it. Couldn't really get into it very well. Hi, Bexbot. Welcome. You're new here. Well, you're very welcome. As long as you're nice to people, it's lovely to have you here. Not bridge. It's not bridge. It's a game I've never played. It's a game I can't get my head around. I can't play it. Well, I can play Snap Mark. I'm not that gormless. Never heard of that one. Oh, Lorna, you clever girl. Lorna's got it. Poker is the answer. Well done, Lorna. Righty away. Which Scottish king, excuse me, which Scottish king was the hero at Bannockburn in 1314, in the year 1314? Which Scottish king was the hero at Bannockburn in 1314? I'll give it you, Chris. It is Robert the Bruce. You are correct. Let's get you in. There you go. Right. The title of H. Rider Haggard's novel, She, is short for what? I'll say it again. The title of H. Rider Haggard's novel, She, is short for what? Where is Maria? Maria who? I don't think we have a Maria on, do we? You confused? Did he? Did he? Let me just check. Where have I put me? Right, let me see. Percy, you did. Who did I give it to? Chris. I'm taking one off you, Chris. Sorry. So Chris has got one off. Percy one on. Sorry about that, Percy. Okie dokie. Next. Where are we? Oh, yeah, that's what we should. Oh, they've done it again on me. Wrong way. Right. Oops, a daisy. Not falling to bits. Oh, hey. Maria comes stream on September 28th. Maria comes. Okay. Gotta go. Bye. Bye then. Nice to have met you, Beatbox, sorry. Miss me, damn it. Let me see what's. Oh, right. Has anybody answered this one? Only Maria I can think of is Maria Roberts, Mia. Who is Maria? That's a full name, isn't it, Maria? But it's Mia Roberts. I feel a block coming. What a mental block. Adios. Me too, Mark. I missed it. So let me look back for Daniel then. He reckons this. Can't say I've seen right answer, but She, a history of adventure. No, the answer, I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it's been on television fairly recently, the film She, with Ursula Andress, I believe it is. What does she mean? What is it short for? Nothing to do with anybody called Alan. Maybe on top chat and not live chat. All right, you've got to be on live chat. You might have a quick pee. Right, only half a pee, a little pee. A baby pee. So does anybody have nothing to do with Cleopatra? Did you see the film She? Have you ever seen the film She with Ursula Andress? 22nd P. Wow, that's a quickie. That's what I call a make sure just before I go shopping. I have to go and have a quick make sure before I go shopping. You didn't know? All right. Okay. Aisha, no. There, I can't say without telling you answer, and I can't do that, otherwise it's... what was the question? Right, I'll ask it again. The title of H. Rider Haggard's novel, She, is short for what? So if you've ever seen the film She, it is in the film what she means. What she is short for. It's shortened to She. But it's not just one word that's shortened, it's a group of. If you've never seen film, Daniel, you've never lived. It's a good film. I think it is, anyway. It's a bit corny, but it's a good film. She has everything. No. I'm going to tell you in a minute, because we're running a bit late tonight, peeps. My logo looks like Iraq. Does it? Why does it look like Iraq? It's a nice logo. Bexbot. I like that name, Bexbot. I think it's right, catchy. In the film, Ursula Andress is she who's done it. Well done, Mark. And I had to say it. She who must be obeyed. Well done, Mark. I'm well chuffed that you got that. Well done, love. Nice one. I nearly had to say it. I nearly did. But Mark had already done it. She who must be obeyed. You hear her say that a couple of 3 times on that film. But I enjoyed it. I think it was a good film. I like to watch it when it comes on. Corny, old-fashioned, but it's good. Which Balkan country is... I'm going to have to spell this out for you. It's a short word. C-R-N-A, Crna Gora, in its own language. So, which Balkan country is CRNA Gora, second word Gora, in its own language? So which Balkan country is that? And that's its name in its own language. All right. Really? Not Latvia. Oh, it's Runrig or somebody is watching. That's the one. Well done, Daniel. Oh, no. Sorry, Lorna's got there first. Well done, Lorna. At which European Film Festival is the Golden Swan awarded? At which European Film Festival is the Golden Swan awarded? Before I go, it means fat Gordo. Oh, does it? What? Beck's bot means what? Fat Gordo. Not cans. Are you going again? You're leaving us again? You're a flibbity jimmit. Is that what they call it? Flibbity jimmit. That's what they called Maria in Sound of Music, flibbity jimmit. It's not cans. Not Thai. Not Estonia. Oh, I think I might be looking at my Estonia purse. Sorry. Palm d'Or, no. Oh, well done, Chris. Copenhagen is the correct answer. Come here. Right. Actor Charles Lawton was born in which Yorkshire town? Ugh, horrible man. Actor Charles Lawton was born in which Yorkshire town? Crikey. Was he really? Who's a pudding? Me? Am I a pudding? Can I be a pudding? Did you say it didn't have the name of the film? I haven't not got, no, I've not got that one. I haven't got Ninth Gate. Not Skipsy. No, that was one on my list. Yorkshire, what's Yorkshire pudding? Lorna got that first. Well done, Scarborough is the correct answer. And now is the last question. When I just get Lorna's. Right. I think, yeah. In the Arthurian legend, who was Sir Galahad's father? In the Arthurian legend, who was Sir Galahad's father? Really? I've seen answer. And I'm shocked and stunned. Driving me nutty. It's because I've washed it as well, but you grew up in Skipsy, did you? Me, I'm a Sheffield lass, born and dragged up in Darnell. There were some tough ones. Who's got the right answer there? Well, Percy, if nobody's got it before Percy, which it appears Percy was the first, it was indeed Sir Lancelot, so that's Percy. Righty-o, that was your last question. So, remembering that this is like a 1.5, let me get Percy's, and then I'll call your scores out. So, we have Colette with 3. Well done, Colette. They weren't easy, and you were a bit later coming in, so you've done well. Then we have Mark with 5. Well done, Mark. Then we have Chris with 6. Well done, Chris. Then we have Danielle. Oh, sorry, Daniel. I forget. Got Danielle up here on me. We've got Daniel with 7. Well done. Percy has come up with 9. Well done, Percy. But our winner yet again, 15, 16, with 18 points is Lorna. So, well done, Lorna. Well done, all of you. But well done, Lorna. She won that again. And with competition. So well done, everybody. That was okay. What did you think to the longer version of quiz? Was it too long this time? Do tell me, because I don't want to be boring you all to death with hard questions for so long. By heck, is it? I'm hot. I'm having a flush. I'm having a flush. Yeah. Oh, Daniel's give you a gold star or two. More is better, is it? Well, I can do this every week if you wish. Providing I've got enough people taking part. It's more fun when there's people, you know, and more fun answering questions. But last week when we got down to 5, I thought, I'm just not going to carry on. It's not worth it. There were only, bless her, Lorna, but only one answering questions at the end of the day. I've got them all prepared anyway, at least, and I don't mind. I don't have to do much. I'm just sitting here, you know what I mean? But I've only got warm because it is warm in here. I'll tell you what's been happening here. Next door neighbour is having cladding put on his outside. He's getting it done for free because it's something to do with council. It's not a council house, but he qualifies for it doing free. Well, I've seen it and I'm glad we don't qualify. I won't want it. Having said that, it's like when I thought after I put some stuff up on in his little bit there, I thought he was putting a bloody breeze block up. I thought, what's he shoving the breeze block up there for? It turns out this stuff they're putting on, they're calling cladding, it's just foam, but it's great big chunks of about 9 or 10 inch thick foam, like polystyrene stuff, but it's good hardy stuff. And he's been getting all bits and pieces. Lads have given it to me, haven't pinched it out, you know, they just took it away. So Harry says, can I snaffle a bit of that just to do inside, line inside my bit of a shed there? So he's done all ceiling, all walls. And I says to him, do you realise that now you've done all that, it will keep my room a bit warmer for winter? I ain't kidding. I was cold when I first come in here. At house. I'm cooked. Yeah. You like longer. Well, in that case, I might run out of puff. You just have to wait while I get my puff again. Oh, Colette, what you done that for? You must let me pay you for 'em then. You are a naughty girl. I mean, I'm not ungrateful, don't think that, but that is... You're going to get your buddy hand smacked, that's for sure. Bless you. You're so kind. Ooh. So, yes, so I've got my first angel finished. But I've been doing, as I said, I've been doing a bit of a job, a rush job I had this week. And it was for Danielle's family. She messaged me, a sister, and said, could I do some resin hearts with some of Danielle's hair in? So I said, yeah, I could do it. So I couldn't see being a problem with it. And she says, well, keep one for yourself. She thought it would probably only do 1 or 2. And I said, there's enough to do a few. Not a lot, but So she said, well, keep one for yourself. So I said, okay. But what I did first, I tried some first with, I was careful, man. UVH, whatever it's called. I can't, UV resin is what I'm trying to say. God, stuff. It's an old lady syndrome, just forget it. Anyway, they didn't come out very well on UV resin. I didn't like it. So I thought, oh, I've got some other, I'll mix some of that up. So I did some for her and just needed to dome them next day. And they've turned out quite nice. I put a little bit of sparkle in. Not that you can see it sparkle. I don't even think you can see. Not a lot of air in. But that's them. But actually in the resin there's just a very small amount of sparkle, because the first one that I did I put too much in and you couldn't really see the hair. So that's what they turned. And so I've been rushing about getting them done and waiting for them to dry and then do it back and waiting for them to dry and getting them sent off, So yes, that's okie dokie, Percy. Thanks for coming. Don't forget to leave us some thumbs up. And I've got them back. I've sent them back today. We recorded delivery, so she's got them. She needs them for 6th of October, and I'm wondering. I'm not 100% sure, but I think 6th of October might be Danielle's birthday. But I know they're for a family of sisters. I don't know if she's got 2 sisters and a brother, I think. But anyway, she said she wanted one for a key ring, or at least one for she's doing one, hanging one inside a wooden frame. So it wanted a bail on, but she didn't need key ring, and others have done key rings. But one were a male key ring, so I've just put him an initial on his and sent them back today. So that's got them sorted. I hope she gets them ready for 6, because we've sent them recorded, because there's been blinding postal strikes, or a strike on Saturday apparently. And the trouble is that it's left a backlog from the weekend to sort this week. So it's slowing everything in front of it, or, that comes up after it. So I said, well, send it recorded delivery, because she needs it for 6th. So that's what I've done. So I got that sorted anyway, and I've kept one for myself. I've actually kept one that didn't turn out very well, and I can do it, I can do it a bit. I've got time to smarten it up again, if you know what I mean. So, but now I can cut some more of me, I just made some pendants with my cat hairs. Have ya? Well, I'll tell you what I did at least. I put some UV resin in first, because it was going to be a bit deeper. It needed to be thick. I put so much in, just like a little bit, so that hair would stick to it actually in mold. And then I set it. Then I put some more UV resin in, and I set that. And then I put some more in, and I put just a small amount of iridescent sparkle in it. And I did that, but it just didn't look right when it come out. I've done others with sparkle. I've got these have got sparkle in, but I prefer normal resin anyway. I prefer this. And I mean, you can see air there nicely. You couldn't see air with other They were too much sparkle in it. So, yeah, so I've got them done and I want to get on with my fairies. Not my fairies. What blooming fairies from? Me Mother Christmases and me angels. I've got orders for 2 more angels to do. And 8 Mother Christmases, which I've got quite a few ready just to fix together. Everything's done, just need fixing up. And then I can start cutting some more out. Oh, I do. I prefer epoxy. I've got loads of UV resin up here. I got it really cheap. It's good stuff. It's stuff I've used before. I got it at a good price on Ali. So I thought, well, it's that cheap. I'll get 2. Like you do. So I've got 2 great big bottles up there. Plus the bottle I've got on go, which is quite a big bottle. And that's still nearly full. I might send you one, Lisa, actually. Because I can't see me using all that. I don't use it that often. Oh, Colette, you are so nice. Thank you. You're naughty. Do you know you're naughty? You are. You're naughty. If I was closer, I'd smack your hand. What do you think about that then? Think about them apples. I'd smack your damn hand. Don't we, Poppy? Well, you'd only lick it better, wouldn't you? Nah, you're all right, Lise. Been with it for a while. I'll just send it whenever. And oh, bless. I'll be your mum any time, Colette. I was Danielle's mum. I used to get Mother's Day cards off. I had lovely Danielle. For it here. I've got it up on my window. Mother's Day card. Oh, bless her heart. She's got a mum, but her mother weren't very nice. Not a very nice person, apparently. Just going on what she said, you know. I'm anybody's mum. I don't mind. I don't, not at all. You'll have to give me your address and I can send you a Mrs. Claus. If I haven't already got it. I don't think I've got it. Okay, Lise, yes, please. I'm getting a little bit desperate now because I've not got one in here. I've had to bring this one out of the house with me, just in case, if I need it. In fact, I carry that around now because I normally have one in the bathroom and one in here because I spend a lot of time in here and I don't always remember to pick it up when I go in the bathroom. And it's been time I've walked into the bathroom and done my little pee. And I'm nearly on my knees when I get back to my chair, especially at night. I mean, not too bad in daytime if I don't do too much wandering about, but, you know, it's just one of them. I can't believe I've reached 70. Oh, my God. It's true, though, you know, I mean, my brother, I think he must have been, I don't know, he was 65 or 66 when he died. We never got told until it were 3 weeks after the funeral. I think they bothered to let us know. But he was the one in the family that never smoked. And my dad died when he was 69, just before his 70th birthday. He died on 4th of August and he would have been 70 on 29th of August. But me, I've surpassed. I've surpassed me 70. I'm 71 next. And I still don't slow down. You know, I say, oh, God, something else. And I said to him, I have to keep myself busy. Oh, tell her thank you, Lise. I have to tell her, you know, I sit with crosswords in the house. Oh, aren't you fed up? And I said, no, I like to keep my mind working. If I can't work in here, I'm doing something in there. Except when I'm watching videos, but same thing, isn't it? Oh, bless. You see, I count my blessings, I do. That I'm still here at this age, because I've had COPD since in my early 40s. So, and of course it gets gradually worse and worse. And to say I got COVID last Christmas, that's just gone, that was the worst one. I had it before, you know, when it started in 2020. They said this said about it in January, I think it were 2020 or February 2020, about COVID. And I'd been taken into hospital Boxing Day night 3-4 weeks, months before. Well, it was Boxing Day, Christmas before then. So 1999. And we both, Claire and I, both said, you had COVID then when they took you in. I've never been that bad. And then they announced this COVID in February as I come up, you know, out of hospital. And then I got it this last Christmas just gone. And I was poorly. And I got that in hospital as well. They gave me that. And I got that from hospital. So fine when I went in. It went in about me and come out crippled. I could hardly breathe. And on Christmas Day, I was just lifeless in the chair. In fact, he was getting a bit panicked. I said, I'm not going anywhere yet. I'm not ready. I'm bloody no. I'm not ready yet. I'm still here and I'm going to keep going while ever I can. Hey dear. Anyway, peeps, it's nearly 10:15. And I've enjoyed it tonight. It's been nice because there've been quite a few players. So it's always makes it that bit more interesting, doesn't it? I love to listen to watch Chris's. He puts some smashing answers up, funny. He makes me laugh. You're all a great bunch of friends. And yeah, I like my Monday nights. Me a lot. It's like just having friends round, isn't it? So right then, I'm going to get off. I'm going to get on my nebs anyway now. So take care, everybody. And I'll see you all again next Monday, without fail. 7:30 for 8 o'clock. Take care, everybody. Love you all to bits. Mwah. I'll see you all soon. Bye-bye for now.